What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back out with another movie review, and boy, oh boy, this was a lot better than I thought, and we're going to take a look at it together or talk about it for a review. But before we go any further, make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel by hitting that white bar icon down at the bottom right. Hit the bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so very much for the love and support. And with that being said, let's get in the video. Now, you guys are probably like, another I Know What You Did Last Summer. I said the same thing too. But this was actually a good movie, okay? I'm going to give a spoiler or non-spoiler in the beginning, and then I'm going to give you a spoiler at the end. So for those that want to watch it and see together if our reviews are similar, I'm going to give you a 1 to 10 scale, and then we're going to talk about pretty much all of the spoilers at the end of the video. So to start off the bat, I can tell you right now with probably I would say between a 1 to 10, I'm going to give this an 8. Mostly because there are a couple things that you're like, I know this is coming. Like if you watched horror movies like I have, or probably people that are into horror films, we can almost like predict who's going to die. And right in the beginning, I'm like, this person's going to die. That person's going to get it. That person's going to get it. And then pretty much I was almost completely right. I would give it an 8 out of 10. The reason why, I'm trying to figure out how to say this without spoiling it. Obviously, you know about the characters from the poster itself. We have some familiar faces that have come back. Jennifer Lopez, Frankie Prince Jr. have come back after 3 decades of being in the original and so forth. And we got some new faces, some new people. The beginning of the movie, it pretty much starts the similar way, but instead of somebody getting hit, they almost got hit, and then yeah, that's what happened. It's set in the same town. The character, the villain itself, Mr. Slickers, with his black outfit and black hook, but introducing a new weapon, spear gun. I think they used the spear gun a couple times in the other ones back in the day. The one that I don't like is where they actually made the Slicker guy undead. I can't remember which I Know What You Did Last Summer that was. But there is I Know What You Did Last Summer. There's I Still Know What You Did. I think I can't even remember how many there were. But Jennifer Love Hewitt, looking fantastic as ever. Freddie Prinze Jr. definitely aged well. But we're going to get into the spoilers now, because I can't talk about it much more without having spoilers. So, in 3 seconds, I'm going to spoil. If you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you watch the movie and look away. You guys can get this and rent it on a few sources. I think Amazon, YouTube, Fan Home or something. I can't remember what Fandango. No, that's how to get tickets. If you type in I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025, you'll be given like 3 different places you can watch it. I watched it on Amazon. I paid $10 for the rent. Wasn't bad. Got it right away, 4K. But in 3, 2, 1, you have been warned. Here comes the spoilers. Now I'm going to tell you, this movie had me like, at first I was like, this person's gonna no? Oh my gosh. Pretty much the first people that we see getting killed are the blonde boyfriend, husband. There's a lot of characters that didn't have like a very prominent introduction. Like, we only knew like very vague, which doesn't really matter, but people are going to die in this. Okay. It's a horror film, a scary film. The murders, the killings are brutal. Like, we're talking, you're gonna need a wet nap because it's like so much blood, guts, and gore in this. Some of the deaths were like, gosh dang, like that's how he went out. Um, or they went out. Um, there's a twist at the end. I don't know if you guys watched it. If you guys did, again, I've told you it's a spoiler warning. Their best friend, or one of their best friends that got into some bad times back in the day, um, became the killer, wanted to hurt them because they hurt her, but she needed help. And I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming. Freddie Prinze Jr. is the other slicker. The character in the black suit. I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, it's who else could be the killer? I'm like, all the guys are gone. All the girls are gone besides two of them. I'm like, who else could it be? And I'm thinking maybe it could be a police officer. Nope, it's Freddie Prinze Jr. himself. They did have a part in there, which I was very excited to see. Sarah Michelle Gellar comes back. I was hoping that they would tie her in some way, some shape or form, and they did. They did it as not a mirage, but like an illusion where Sarah Michelle Gellar is talking to her and telling this woman, "It's your fault. They're all dead because of you." And it's Sarah Michelle Gellar, and it just, I love Sarah Michelle Gellar. I've always loved her in Buffy. I've loved her in Scooby Doo, the movies that she's done, and Grudge and so forth. She was like the girl that I grew up googling over. When everybody was like on the Pink Ranger or some Disney girl, Sarah Michelle Gellar was my squeeze. I feel very mad at Freddie Prinze Jr. because he married her. I was hoping to, but, and I know I'm joking, okay, for those people that are gonna be like, oh, he really could get Sarah Michelle Gellar. I can dream, okay? But Sarah Michelle Gellar was in there, which she looks fantastic. The ending, after we find out that Freddie Prinze Jr. is the last slicker villain, we get the credits, and then there is a cut or a post-credit scene. In walks, or camera pans in, and we see Brandy. Brandy from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And I was like, gosh, she looks good too. Sitting on the couch, enjoying some wine while watching the news. And then we see Jennifer Love Hewitt playing her character and knocking on the front door. And apparently they got a letter that says something about to the effect that you can't hide, or this is not over, kind of thing. So I'm wondering if we're going to get I Know What You Did Last Summer Part 2, which would be definitely interesting because the only person that's from the original is Jennifer Love Hewitt. Freddie Prinze Jr. is now dead because he was a villain. Sarah Michelle Gellar is dead, but she came back as a mirage kind of person to talk. But overall, this movie I thought was very good. I think I'm going to watch it once or twice more. I've watched the original I Know What You Did Last Summers multiple times throughout the years. It's good to watch some horror flicks and some... I watch Friday the 13th sometimes. I watch Halloween. I mostly like Rob Zombie's versions. I do like the original as well with Jamie Lee Curtis and so forth. But Chucky... like I'll watch it. I'll watch them from time to time if I'm feeling spooky. But yeah, this was a very good movie. I give it an 8. The reason why I wouldn't give it completely is because it was, some parts were predictable. And I felt like there were spots where I needed more information. Like I got lost a couple times. Like when the slicker was in this guy's house, I couldn't figure out why, unless it was because he was just collecting it as a memento for the town, because I think it was the guy was a police chief or the town's commissioner. I need to watch it again just to understand it, that part. Um, but again, an 8 out of 10 is pretty good. Okay. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 because it wasn't perfect, but it was good. Perfect for me would be like Avengers Endgame or Small Soldiers. Those are my 10 out of 10 movies. But again, I would tell you to watch this if you guys are into horror movies and you haven't seen this yet. I would definitely pay to watch it. Grab the family. Probably not anybody under 16 because the blood, guts, and gore was a lot. Again, I thank you guys for watching. If you guys have the similar review, comment down below. Keep it spoiler or non-spoiler. I don't want people to know about it unless they watch this or they want to watch it first and so forth. So just say you agree with me, you disagree, and so forth like that. Again, thank you guys for being here. Please take care, be safe. As always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video.